Hi, I'm Kurt Vincent with the Bladen Journal. Welcome to the Saturday Show. My guest this week is Gayle Johnson. She is the Executive Director of the United Way of Bladen County. Welcome, Gayle.
Thank you, Kurt.
Gayle, this is the first of a series that the Bladen Journal is going to be doing with its Saturday Show on volunteering in Bladen County. So you get to kick that off for us. First, if we can talk a little bit about the United Way and how long it's had a presence in Bladen County and maybe what its mission statement is.
I am not real sure when it first started in Bladen County. I know it's been here for a number of years. I've been the director 2 years now, and we are getting it up and going stronger and stronger every year. So, but as far as exact date, I'm not real sure. Our mission statement is pretty cut and dry. We are here to help raise funds to help organizations that help the residents of Bladen County in health and human services, and to impact the most people that we can within the county.
Now, you mentioned other organizations, and I imagine that's relatively far-reaching. Can you tell us some of the organizations that you do serve?
Exactly. Some of the organizations we're doing this year that we are helping to fund programs for are the Families First, which is the Family Violence Center, the 4-H Club, which helps with their education of youth. The DSS Caring for Kids is a foster children's program that helps provide foster kids with some of the things that they may not be able to get because of the foster parents' lack of funds, and that helps them to, even if it's just class pictures or school pictures, things like that, that helps them feel that they're part of the school, and they don't feel like they're kind of left out because they're a foster child, which is not probably of their own choosing. We also are helping the Girl Scouts in Bladen County, and we're helping the Smart Start Raising a Reader program. So those are the 5 agencies that we were actually helping to fund this year, their programs.
Right, and I imagine without the help of the United Way, these agencies would have a difficult time operating.
Exactly, exactly. They really depend on funds from the United Way to help them be able to do more with their programs and reach out to more individuals.
Right, now that brings us to another area that's important is these agencies and yours as well depend a lot on volunteers. Can you tell us how important volunteers are to the local United Way?
Volunteers are really important, not only to the United Way itself, but to these other agencies, because such events as our Day of Caring that we had just this past August, which was our first one, it was done solely with volunteers throughout the county. Also, volunteers are used at the local nursing homes. They help with the children's programs at Christmas, and with the Raising a Reader, they can help, read to the children. So volunteers, and we really need volunteers when it comes to campaign time to help raise funds throughout the county, because I am pretty much the only person in the United Way office, and my board of directors, of course, are volunteers also. So in order to reach more people, we need more activity throughout the county.
Right, so not only is funding real important, but those volunteers really get to take things a long way.
And they get to see exactly where the money is going that they're helping to raise.
Right. Now, you mentioned the United Way that recently held its first Day of Caring,
right,
which was a pretty good success from what I understand.
It was. We were really thrilled with it. We had about 80 volunteers that came out and worked that day. And the volunteers went to both the nursing homes, and they made sure every patient in those nursing homes was touched by someone with the Day of Caring. The ones that would go down to a room, they played bingo, they gave everybody little prizes. The ones that were confined to their rooms, we had groups that went to the rooms and just talked to them, gave them a little gift bag, and just to let them know that they're not forgotten either.
Right.
We had some that went to the library that did face painting and reading to the children that were there and doing games with them. We had 2 teams building wheelchair ramps. One was in the Dublin area, one was in the Clarkton area. And we had people going around picking up school supplies that had been donated throughout the month at various locations in the county, and they were all brought back to our Stuff the Bus location and divided up among the schools in Bladen County.
That was probably the most visible part of the day of caring over at the Walmart parking lot with the bus there.
It was.
And all those bright green t-shirts.
The bright green t-shirts really stood out.
Absolutely, that's true. Are there any other events currently going on or coming up soon that the United Way is going to be involved with?
Well, right now we are kicking off our campaign for 2012-2013. So we are in the middle of really just contacting organizations, contacting different industries. DuPont, Progress Energy, and Smithfield are the main big industries that help support the United Way of Bladen County. And then we have Bladen Community College, which is a big supporter and have been, I think, since the conception of United Way. And other smaller areas. And this year we're going to try to get enough volunteers that we can hit some of the smaller businesses, maybe some of the retired people, things like that are not out in the workplace but would actually like to help support United Way.
Right. Now what kind of a goal does United Way have this year?
Our goal this year is $50,000. Last year it was $35,000, and we actually, with the help of the people in the county, raised a little over $42,000.
Okay.
So this year we've raised it to $50,000 and hope we will surpass that. But every dollar helps, and the money that is raised in Bladen County stays in Bladen County.
Right.
It does not go out to other areas as far as for research and study and all that. It stays here, and the funds are allocated to the different agencies that apply for funding.
So people can actually see that money at work here.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
That's great. What are some of the areas where volunteers can get involved with the United Way?
They can call the United Way office at 879-9843, and if I'm not there, leave a message on the machine. They can contact Families First at their office here in Elizabethtown, and I'm not sure of that phone number, to see if the family violence needs any, support and help. Around Christmas time, when they are doing the children's programs and collecting toys for foster kids, things like that, the DSS Caring for Kids program could use some volunteers. And we will be doing another day of caring. Next year we're hoping to do one in the spring and one in the fall.
Okay.
So we'll be getting out more information on that, and that is a big day of volunteers.
So there's a wide range of things that volunteers can be used for.
Exactly.
That's great. Okay.
Exactly.
So, and you gave the phone number where they can call to get in touch with you, and you can point them in the right direction from there.
I'll do that depending on what their interests are.
Right, great. Okay, well, Gayle, I sure appreciate you coming and sharing all this with us, and good luck with the upcoming events and with the campaign. We hope you surpass $50,000.
We do too. We want to see that big $50,000 just at the bottom, and we're way above it.
Right.
We have to do it with the help we get throughout the county. So
Absolutely.
it's our county, it's our money, and it's our people that are being helped by it. And I forgot to mention the volunteers, and hopefully we don't ever have to do this again, but when we had the tornado back in April the 16th, United Way, along with DSS, Bladen Crisis Assistance, opened up the relief effort location at the Old Dormer Motors, and we used lots of volunteers then to help hand out food items, bottled water, cleaning supplies, things like that the victims of the tornado. So if we have anything like that, then definitely we can use all the volunteers we can get. So, but we're hoping we don't have to do that again.
So United Way can be highly visible in many situations in the county.
At the drop of a bucket, we're there. I mean, somebody needs us. We're there. The United Way does not do direct services, which means they can't actually give money to an individual. It has to be a qualified 501c3. But we help those individuals by way of other organizations that can help the
Right.
individuals. So
And you've just recently put out a call for all those 501c3 organizations and agencies.
that's right.
for
We're taking applications now for funding for 2012, 2013. So if somebody has a 501c3 organization that deals with health and human services in Bladen County, they're more than welcome to contact us. I'll send them an application and it will go through the allocation process, and hopefully we could help them with a little funding.
Great. Well, Gayle, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And good luck with all this coming up. And we urge you to get involved with the United Way campaign and also to do some volunteering. Thank you for joining us on the Saturday show. You all have a good week.